Good morning, I'm PolarizedMoon, and welcome back to Phantasy Star Online 2. We are going to, I guess we're going to hear the Goddess of Annihilation soliloquy. I have a feeling we're getting pretty close to the end of this episode here, and I might try to do the rest of it in this one episode. I think there's 6 chapters, and I think we're in chapter 5. But there also might be a whole lot more sub-stories to do, so I have no idea.
If this were actually such a tragedy.
So she's the only one left now.
But in the end, it's nothing to fret over. I can see this through all by my lonesome.
Fantastic.
I must confess, it amazes me how doggedly Arx clings to its hopeful delusions. First developing weapons to counter us, then raising this barrier. How better to honor that effort than with a grand finale, before we bring all of this to an end. This world, this universe, this record.
Oh, is this the first time she's stepped foot by herself without her chair?
The destroyer of this universe's every memory, the eraser of photons themselves. Why else would you and I be together? But for our agreement on that point.
Wait.
My dear profound darkness.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so she's not the profound darkness. They're 2 separate entities. Alright, that makes sense. I mean, in the story of the whole franchise, the profound darkness has existed for much longer than that. But I don't, again, this is a different universe than the rest of the franchise. Risa's instability. So I'm not entirely sure if the exact same rules apply.
My, oh my, well hello there.
Hi.
You do know that Harriet was left behind on Omega, right? Right now, I'm the only one here.
Yeah.
So, I can't really help you if you want to talk to Harriet.
Feeling lonely?
Lonely? Can't really say. I know that people say I can be a teensy-weensy bit unstable, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna fly off the handle with Harriet gone.
I see.
In any case, at least she left me the cosmogenic arms. They're a little battered, but I can still fight like usual. I'm sure I'll see Harriet one of these days. In the meantime, I'll just have to focus on shooting, maiming, and killing all the baddies.
Of course. Well, she's as sane as ever. Fantastic. Was that the only sub-story we're gonna get here? Or is that one? Nope, alright. The fight for the fate of all. So we're gearing up for the final battle now. And I'm assuming I'm assuming we're gonna win. I still don't know how...
Well, defeating Varuna and deploying the barrier. It's a shame Harriet had to stay on Omega to keep the barrier running. She was probably right about the barrier not being as dramatic a success as it was on Harukotan.
Okay.
Plus, Huey's reports from the front suggest we're not putting up much of a fight. We're badly outgunned.
Well, I mean, she is kind of building robots out of nothing, so...
We've been stuck in tactical retreat mode all this time, though. Any win we can achieve would be a breath of fresh air.
So the barrier that we made was not as...
Since the barrier went up, Shiva's been pulling back her forces and amassing them around the mothership.
Okay, so I'm assuming what the difference between this barrier and the last barrier was. The previous barrier was likely much, much more effective. This one is probably much more widespread, like they said before, but it's likely not as effective as the previous one, so she's still going to be much more difficult to take down than the last time.
She's practically daring us to attack, but she can just keep on churning out more forces, so we can't just leave her be.
Exactly. All that's left is an all-out, do-or-die battle. One last fight for the sake of our universe. For Earth. For Omega. For all of existence. Send the order to gather as soon as we're ready. Until then, everyone, keep your spirits up.
Oh, are we leading into the final oh, okay, we got a bunch of sub-stories here. Alright, so let's do these. I have a feeling this might be the last major batch of sub-stories we have before the end of the game. But I'm not entirely sure about that.
Oh, is that Regius and Alma?
Aww.
The next battle holds great significance to those of us privileged to be in Arcs. We simply cannot fail.
You hit the nail on the head there. If we manage to lose this one, we stand to lose everything.
Can he still not hear her?
I'll go into this battle willing to give up my life, if that's the cost of defending Arcs. Though it matters little whether I'm willing, when it seems all but bound to happen.
Aww.
I hear you. And I know you, Reggie. You haven't changed. So I know there's no point trying to stop you.
It does pain me greatly to know that I may in fact fall before I can make good on my vow to you.
Because he could
But if that must
sense
be,
her
it must
there
be.
before.
We old soldiers are here to pave the way to a brighter future, even if we are not meant to see it.
That's I mean,
I only
it's a
hope
good thought.
You are able to see for yourself the future that we build.
Aww.
Consider that the very last request of this feckless old man, who couldn't even manage to deliver on one promise.
I wish you wouldn't tell yourself that, Reggie.
Aww.
You've kept that promise more than well enough. I wish you could know how full my heart is. You may not see me, but our hearts are still connected. So enough of that last request nonsense. I don't plan on leaving you all alone.
Aww. Aww. Oh, man. Gonna make me cry. I'm probably gonna cry at least one more time before the end of this. The officer's wish. Which officer are we talking about here? Hi. Oh. Hey.
Report duly received. The results are unfortunate, but there's nothing I can do. Take some time to recuperate. Hello there. Got something on your mind?
Is this the first time we've talked to Coffee in the story mode?
I just got a report regarding their mission, and unfortunately, the results are less than ideal.
Aw.
They managed to avoid complete extermination, but that may have been their only real success to speak of. When you're sent to the battlefield, there is always the chance something could go awry. You could get injured, or be unable to return. I know that they have accepted the risk, but in the back of my mind, there's always that nagging worry
Aww.
that orders could lead to disaster.
Do you want me to help you settle the score?
No, but thanks for being so thoughtful. That caring side is why I
Aww.
admire you so much. Even if an order makes sense when it's issued, hindsight being 2020 means that you sometimes realize there were better options available.
True.
Though it pains me to think of those who were hurt, that constant reanalysis is key to devising better and less costly strategies going forward. Ultimately, what we want to achieve is the best survival rate possible for our operatives. Their well-being means everything to me.
Aw.
I'm sorry to always ask so much of you, Guardians. This will be the most challenging mission you have faced yet. Please make sure that you come back in one piece.
Is this setting up for another one of those limited quests?
That's not an order. It's my personal wish as your
Aww.
officer. As someone who has known you since you joined ARCS.
Aw, that was great. I have a feeling we're gonna get a lot of these, like, this type of story here where it's just kind of like winding down the relationships between characters that we don't know that well. Ones that we've, you know, gotten a little bit of story with, but maybe not a whole lot.
Are you sure it's okay for us to talk about going off to goof around at a time like this?
It's a better time than any.
That's right. It's kind of imprudent to think about recreation when the hour of the final battle draws near.
I've never heard anyone pronounce it recreation. I've only ever heard recreation. I've never heard recreation, but technically, that's still the same thing.
Hey, what's the problem with some kickback? We're all gonna need to get some rest and relaxation if we really want to bring our A game to the final battle.
That's true.
More likely to stumble if you go into battle with your mind somewhere else.
Yeah.
Resting up is also
Something in my mouth.
I can't argue with that. But we should rest in preparation for the battle then. I'm going to turn my brain off for a little bit.
Oh, I wish I could turn my brain off. I don't know how to do that.
In that case, let's start thinking about where we can go let off some steam.
Hey, you're coming too, right?
Am I? What are you talking about?
Azunami here just invited us to go on vacation for some R&R.
At first, I thought it was a completely crazy idea. But she's right. This is exactly the time to be getting some rest.
Now that that's settled, the best spot for a vacation has to be the beach, right? I even bought a new swimsuit.
I've got a bathing suit too. Hey, Azunami.
It's the beach episode.
Of course, but how could I not get a new one for our vacay?
Oh my
New
god.
bathing suit's just what my mind, body, and soul need. You two usually wear simple sports swimwear, right? What do you think about maybe trying on some cute bikinis this time?
Huh? Now, wait just a second. I don't think something like that would suit me.
I'd be too embarrassed to wear something so revealing.
Come on, don't be such party poopers. Unlocking and challenging new possibilities is essential for a healthy, happy life.
Is wearing a bikini a new potential you unlock?
Hey, what do you think would best suit these two?
I don't. Oh my god, look at her eyes. Probably something cute, to be honest, because they're both kind of like soft characters. Even the hero here, she's very like in your face, but I feel like she'd probably do something better with something frilly. I don't know.
Can you stop with the teasing already? I really don't think cute swimwear is my kind of thing.
I mean, it's better than the other option for you, I think.
I think I'm cut out to wear something super cutesy. It'd be such a mismatch and so embarrassing.
Great.
But if you really want
I-
to see us in something
I
like
didn't
that,
say that.
then I guess,
Yeah,
Ugh.
you really insist.
Oh, these two are so cute. They're clearly no match for you there, Guardian.
Thanks?
The coming battle is going to be an uphill struggle, so everyone's really high-strung. No doubt some think resting is out of the question.
It's understandable.
Me? I disagree. There's a time to rest and a time to give it your all. Personally, I believe in the healing power of R&R.
Well, considering that our enemy is pulling in all their troops back to their major position, there's not a lot anybody else can do until the plan is fully thought out. So, I guess I would be on the side of letting people relax until the time comes when we know what we're doing. So, I kind of agree with Azunami here. I think that's what I would agree with.
In any case, being able to go have some fun with you is no doubt what those two are most happy about.
I don't doubt that.
So don't go doing anything reckless. We're all looking forward to letting loose with you. Don't disappoint me now.
Why do I get the idea that Io already has a swimsuit that's something akin to like a Japanese style, like a Japanese style like school swimsuit, like the blue with the white square. I have a feeling that's probably what she's already got.
There you are. Are you ready?
What am I ready
I've
for?
already got everything ready here. At long last.
Oh, is this actually like a beach episode?
You bet. This might be a little sudden, but I've got a question for our two guardians.
Okay.
Huh? What do you want? Question 1. What strategy will our two guardians implement into their next battle?
Selecting easy mode.
Question 1? Patty, I thought you said you only had one question.
So, which one is it? A, we'll defeat Shiva even if it costs us our lives, or B, we're coming home in one piece.
Well, considering how the rest of the series has gone, I have a feeling that we are going in this with Plan A, because we've kind of always done that.
If you pick option A, then even if I have to die here.
Hey, what's wrong, Patty?
Well, I was going to say that even if I have to die here, I won't let you go. Isn't self-sacrifice a noble thing?
Why did you just change your mind so quickly?
When facing a strong enemy, you have to give it everything you've got. And when that moment comes, I've got you on lock. Can you dig it?
Can you dig it?
Unbelievable. How about this, Patty? What's 1 minus 1?
Hey, don't treat me like an idiot. Everyone knows the answer's 1.
Oh my god.
Except everyone knows that the answer is 0.
Oh. Whoops. And so?
What I'm trying to say is that even if you achieve your goal, if someone you care about dies, 1 minus 1 is still 0.
Aww.
Okay, then here's a practical question. What if you achieve your goal and the person you care about comes back to life?
Then the question becomes, what's 1 plus 1? And the answer is 2.
Yes, good job. And that's what I'm trying to say to you both.
Don't die. That's basically what she's saying.
You have to be at peace with the possibility of death. But if all that happens in the end is that we lose you both...
I don't know what 1 minus 2 equals, but I'm sure you get what we're trying to say.
That'd be -1.
Okay, you two, let's hear the answer to the first question. All together now.
Oh, we're coming home in one piece. Aww.
I promise to come back alive too, no matter what.
Except for the 2 times when you didn't.
All right, a promise is a promise. If you guys go back on it, I'm gonna release some serious dirt on you.
What kind of dirt do you have on us?
Huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think there's anything you've got on any of us that...
On me. Could she be talking about that one time? Or was it that time you and I secretly...
Careful, Matoy. Don't fall for Patty's cheap tricks to make you spill the beans.
I have no idea what she's talking about. Oh, man. Obsessed with newlywed life. Okay. Whoa, why was I standing in the middle of nothing there? Did you see that?
I would be grateful if you could give me some tips for the future.
Oh, that's a tough one. Hey, Ulk, are you the one who egged Io on? My reputation precedes me. I'm just saying Io's also interested. And your life as a newlywed, that is. So that's why she said she wanted to sit down and talk over coffee then. Oh, hey,
Maybe you can tell these two that this is not the time or place to have this discussion.
She very clearly has not had her outfit updated. If you look at the, like, how blurry, like, around her stomach is, all those lines are extremely blurry. And, like, it's all, yeah. Everyone else is, tell us about your newlywed life.
Ouch. Stabbed in the
I guess.
back. Don't you start too?
Echo, you've got it all wrong. This is all for the benefit of the future.
What does my marriage with Zeno have to do with the future?
Good question.
Sure you don't have some admiral work to be doing?
I've pretty much finished everything I need to do in my capacity as Admiral. All that's left is to wait for the final showdown.
That's what I was saying earlier. I don't think there's a lot of people here, and I don't think that there's anything that much of them, or there's not much that there's not much that any of them can do. Shush, I can speak.
There's no sense in continuing to flail around at this point. Right now, we have far more important things to consider.
Right now, we have things to consider?
Yes, I'm talking about the future. We have to think about what happens when everything is finally over and we have peace.
Aww.
We won't be fighting some all-powerful enemy. From here on, we'll be fighting to maintain a peaceful world. So that we don't forget this all-important goal. We must consider what comes after peace. Don't you think that's important?
Yeah.
It certainly is. I'm so used to just thinking of fighting as a means of ridding us of Fallspawn.
I see what you're saying. We will have to fight for a peaceful future.
And that's why I want to hear about your newlywed life. As you embark on the exciting journey that is a life of matrimony.
Come on, Echo. I've never known anything about marriage, and I can't even begin to imagine what it entails.
Okay, fine. I doubt I can give you the answers you're looking for, but what do you want to know?
Echo is so much more reserved than she used to be.
Could I ask a question? I've always been really interested in... What exactly does it feel like when the person you love loves you back?
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Well, mutual love is about... How should I put it? It's kind of hard to put into words.
You got that right.
You feel at ease. Like you're wrapped in a comfy blanket.
Oh.
Swaddled in the trust between you and your partner. Before we got married, I was really nervous. I wondered if Zeno would even make it back. When he vanished, I tried to stay positive. But when we got married, I started to realize that I have to trust Zeno. And my nervousness completely disappeared.
Is that why you're no longer super high-strung?
Listen carefully now, Yo. We're starting to get into some pretty mushy territory here.
You're the ones that asked. Can you believe this?
It was sweeter than candy.
Oh, this is how you treat me for being honest? I shouldn't have said anything.
I would have gotten that reaction from either of those things I said.
Alright, I should probably go and visit Theo before the final showdown. See you later.
Yeah, I want to go see how Zeno's doing. See you two later.
Hey, boss.
Hi.
If you've got a bit of time, could we maybe talk just a little bit over more tea? Or something?
Sure. Is that going to lead to another sub-story here? Oh, the Dauntless Duo. Alright, which one of these characters are the Dauntless Duo? Oh, we're back at the bridge. Hello? Oh, we're not at the bridge. We're leaving the bridge.
You'll be marching right into the lion's den soon enough, right? Are you all ready?
I'm getting there.
We'll be deploying as well. We were just heading out now to our strategy session.
His dragon haircut is amazing.
Hey there, Claris Craze. It's been a while.
Aren't you supposed to be on Duskia along with Sarah?
Good point.
Well, I've got to come back to resupply and report sometime.
A good point.
I'm only here for a bit.
And who are you?
Wow.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. My name is Phaleg Ives. It's nice to meet you.
Damn.
Ah, so you're that fiend they told me about. Sorry if I was a bit hostile.
The friend fiend. Why is she here?
Oh, I should be the one apologizing for startling you. I sensed a strong aura gathering in this area and came to see what was going on. Now I see it was you.
And what about the situation on Earth?
We've already repelled the invaders from Earth. The Mother Corps are currently mopping up, so I imagine things are well under control.
Well, that's good.
That aside,
Uh,
that menacing aura I felt from you, you've really got quite an air about you. It was truly magnificent.
I noticed that you didn't give an inch even when I turned to you. You're clearly no greenhorn.
I am honored by your kind words. Perhaps you would also kindly honor me with a bout of sparring.
You mean a one-on-one fight? Definitely.
Oh my God.
It'll be a good warm-up for the battle ahead.
Oh my God, the sparks.
In that case, I'll join you too.
Council of 6 versus the Fiend. That should really get the blood pumping. Claris Craze, prepare immediately.
Okay, got it.
I don't know if the whole... Aren't we gonna have a strategy session?
That's right. Sorry. The higher-ups are calling me too. Let's leave the
I don't
sparring
think
for
the Council
another
of 6
day.
can handle her, to be
Well,
honest.
That's a shame, but you have a point. We can revisit the idea the next time we meet.
We're really not going to do it?
Not right now. All right, let's head out. Come, Claris Craze.
Oh my God. Oh, he's so hammy, it's great. Hi. No, thanks. Oh, that's hilarious. To the final battle. Ooh, boy. Yeah, I don't know if this one has like an epilogue like some of the other ones do. I don't know how much more there is, but I feel like we're getting pretty close to the end. I feel like there's probably only a few more episodes of this left.
It's always good to see you two.
Thank you.
Wait, where's Hana?
Seems she has her own matters to take care of. Everything is in place. It's time for our final showdown with the Photoners. With Shiva, goddess of annihilation.
I feel like we've got one more plot twist coming.
But only one goal. To find Shiva at the core of the mothership and defeat her.
I can't think of what it would be, but I feel like there's something coming.
Concentrate on one point and break through with a blitzkrieg strike.
To be fair, given how outnumbered we are, that's essentially our only option.
We're mobilizing the full might of ARCs and calling in all AIS units to break through to the mothership.
All of that basically comes down to a fate. Our best chance really lies with you, Guardians. Barrier or no barrier, Shiva is in a whole different class. None of our everyday ARCsops cut it. We'll pour our entire force into this feint and lure the enemy away, letting you and Matoy get to work.
So all of that is a distraction.
And on that point, listen up, you two. On your way to the core, even if you see an allied unit in trouble, you keep marching on.
Right. We're all disposable. Nothing is as vital as you keeping up your momentum.
I don't like that they're saying that.
Everyone, even the Six, is there to make sure you get where you need to go. And they all understand that.
Oh.
If we don't stop Shiva, Arx is finished. We can't afford to worry about what or who it costs us. You understand?
Logically, yes, but
I agree. Is this an order?
Trust me. I know full well you two would never agree to this willingly. And you are our guardians, after all. No one in this fleet could give you orders. But keep this in mind. If we lose here, it means the end of, well, everything. If Shiva lives, our future dies.
Ooh.
It's in your hands, Guardians.
Nod. Yep. Very slight nod. Ooh. Alright. Chapter 6. You bring hope. The hope you bring. I think this is the final chapter. I don't know how long the final chapter is, but... Ooh. Already into a... Are we already going into the final battle? There's no way. This isn't the last episode, is it? There's gonna be probably one more episode after this. Ooh. I mean, the final battle is probably going to be its own, what's the word I'm looking for here? It's probably going to be its own, quest. So, woo. This really does feel like playing the first game all over again.
the mothership? It's nothing like what we knew at all.
We're still scanning inside of the ship. Its structure certainly has changed a lot.
What kind of guest just goes in and rearranges someone's entire house?
Despite the changes in layout, we've managed to pinpoint the biggest energy signatures.
That must be Central Command.
Exactly. And they're just sitting there quietly, not even budging, as if everything's as it should be.
Fantastic. Ah, my ear is itchy.
Even with the barrier up,
Ah.
Shiva's power still seems to be growing.
Oh, that's not... Well, she's still absorbing photons.
They could very well be storing up power to intercept you. You must get to the core as quickly as possible.
But watch out! It looks like you'll run into lots of Photoner troops on the way. Seems like they haven't left any openings.
The other Arxops who have successfully broken through are on their way to provide backup. Let them clear the way, while you focus on getting straight to the core. And remember, we're counting on you.
Fantastic. Whoo, boy. Mothership Shiva. I mean, it's not totally different. I mean, the general structure is the same. It's the, these pillars and the water that are all different, to be honest. Oh, Patty. Hi. I didn't realize they were gonna be here. I thought you guys were all, like, outside. Alright. I mean, I'm not gonna... Alright. Join up with your partners and fight. Okay, so we just have to kill 10 of these things? Whoa, what? Okay. I think that was it there, yeah. Moving on. I have a feeling that we're gonna run across a bunch of characters as we go here. So I'm assuming that every time we get to a big area, they're gonna have a new group of characters here to hang out with. Alright. Whoa, it's like an old-fashioned teleporter. Oh, that's cool. This looks like the teleporters from the first game, but with different like a shape to it. Laser sensors are operational. Great. Enemy defenses will be activated with the forces. Okay. So I just have to jump over it. Oh, stop. Actually, it's easier to do it on the side here like this. Why did you running through them work? Oh, damn. So, oh. Wow, I wasn't expecting Aki and Wright to show up. So, in the first game, there was, in PSO1, there was, a quest line that had something like this, where you had to avoid being detected. This kind of reminds me of that. Alright, let's see. What am I looking at here? Okay. Well, that was... Oh! That was easy. Okay. Okay, can't go that way. Time to go this way. It looks like a laser fence. Oh, it shut down. Alright. So I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of these, and they're all going to be, you know, side characters for a while. Oh, this looks like another area where we're going to get another group of people to show up. Yep, there it is. Hey! The best characters in the game! Dia and Fourier. Fantastic. Okay, we've got another set here that I just need to... Oh, oh crap. Well... Oh, it just creates turrets. Okay, I'm not really sure what I was worried about there. There we go. Alright, oh, boss fight? Oh, no. I thought that was gonna be a big boss. So it looks like we've got, how this is playing out. We've got a fight group with just me and Matoi. And then we go through a laser fence grid or whatever, and then run into another group of people who we fight with, and then do another laser fence grid. And then just a fight with us. I have a feeling that might be continual for a while. Alright, what do we got here?
Why do there have to be so many of them here? Right when we're trying to hurry.
Because they're kind of pulling all their forces here. I mean, it makes sense.
Come to me, Blade of Genesis.
Oh, nice.
I see I made it in time.
I always forget how small his new cosmogenic arms is compared to the first one. How's everyone else?
We are currently maintaining radio silence, so as not to give away our positions to the enemy. So I've few details to offer.
I see.
If we wait here, will we be able to rendezvous with the others?
Not necessarily. I was only able to meet you because my entry point just so happened to be close by, oddly enough. The others could be anywhere. Our best hope of meeting them is to press toward our...
Oh, those three are fighting together. Whoa.
But listen, don't forget.
Oh, that's so cool.
It's not to reconvene with our allies. It is to defeat Shiva. These arms operatives and we six, including me, are here for no other purpose but to deliver you to the core. That is the mission we were given. Our future hinges on...
Oh, that was cool.
Do not forget your true objective. And yet, your very willingness to choose what you think is right is what has guided us to this point. That is also true. It has yielded results beyond even Shao's calculations, and saved many lives. So let me be so bold as to say,
Yeah.
do what you feel is right.
Oh, I like that.
And whatever you decide, whatever you do, you will have my blade behind you. I swear it.
Oh, that's such a good speech. Alright. So then we're gonna have a little bit of a fight here, and then I'm gonna have to cut this episode. Yeah, let me, we'll take out these guys here. I shall scout ahead with you. Okay. We'll take out these enemies here, and then I'm gonna have to cut this episode, and then go on to the next one, which might be the final episode of the story. I mean, I'm still gonna do episodes. Okay. So I'm gonna run back here for a little bit, and that's about all the time I've got for this episode. Like and subscribe if you liked the episode, ring that bell if you'd like to see more. Good night, and we're gonna go fight Shiva maybe tomorrow. Bye-bye!